100,000 people in North Carolina sit in limbo waiting for the General Assembly to expand Medicaid.
It is a years-long fight that goes back to when our now U.S. Senator was Speaker of the House.
I believe the people's voices need to be heard.
May 2014, Tom Tillis was Speaker of the North Carolina House. 14 people were arrested during a sit-in in his office. They were protesting his refusal to expand Medicaid.
The reason I didn't allow it to be expanded back when I was Speaker of the House is the numbers didn't add up. But now we're in a different time.
North Carolina is one of 12 states where Medicaid has not been expanded. The federal government has offered our state $1.5 billion to do so. Earlier this year, the state Senate approved a bill that would bring Medicaid to more than 500,000 people. Tillis, now a U.S. Senator, is in his second term and has changed his opinion from 8 years ago.
We're in a very different place economically or fiscally in terms of resources for the state. I know that the Senate supports expansion. The House has some concerns, and I'll leave it to them to decide.
The two chambers, both Republican-controlled, are not in agreement. While the state Senate voted in favor, the state House passed a different bill that authorized the state to negotiate with the federal government before a final vote, thus dragging out the process. Tillis hopes House and Senate leaders will come to an agreement.
When you make a decision, there are some people that think that that has to be a decision ad infinitum. I don't believe that. I think if we have new data, if it provides better access to care, if it provides better outcomes, then look at the data before you and make that decision.
And this could push to 2023. You know, it may be not until after this fall election and we have new folks in or out of the General Assembly. It just keeps going.